For the second time, former UC officer Ray Tenzing describes his thought process when he shot Sam DuBose during a traffic stop in 2015.
I thought my arm became trapped in a steering wheel somehow. Because I felt my arm it just felt pinned.
Testimony is over. The jury in the Ray Tenzing retrial will begin deliberations Monday after closing arguments.
But as the case wound down today, Tenzing took the stand for more than 2 hours in testimony that was often emotional for everyone.
And often confrontational, too. Let's go live tonight on your sides. Tom McKee. Tom.
Well, Tenzing was on the stand being questioned for 90 minutes by his attorney, Stu Matthews, and then Assistant Prosecutor Seth Teager took over for what became a blistering 45-minute cross-examination. Now, Ray Tenzing has always claimed he was being dragged by Sam DuBose's car when he fired the fatal shot at him. Seth Teager questioned his use of the word drag to suggest to jurors it never happened that way. After the DuBose car crashed, Tenzing admitted he never checked to see if the man he just shot had a pulse because he was in shock. Teager claimed that was because Tenzing was only thinking about himself and his minor injuries. As testimony wound down, Teager confirmed Tenzing loaded his gun, which he called the murder weapon, and then pulled it from his holster.
You knew that if you pulled the trigger, it would fire a bullet?
Yes, sir.
Your index finger went to the trigger, right?
Yes, sir.
You pulled the trigger and meant to do it.
I meant to pull the trigger, yes.
You purposely aimed for his head, Sam DuBose's head.
That's the only thing that I could see at that moment.
Your gun was between 1 and 2 feet away from his head. Fair to say?
Yes, sir.
And after all that, you're telling the jury, after all those purposeful acts that you did, that you didn't mean to kill him.
I meant to stop the threat. I didn't shoot to kill him. I didn't shoot to wound him. I shot to stop
what did you
his
think
actions.
What did you think would happen once you did all that? That he would just walk away?
After you
shot
shooting?
him in the head, do you think he would just walk away?
I never thought about that.
Now, very, very emotional testimony, of course, and what Seth Teager might have been trying to do is lay the groundwork for reckless homicide. You recall yesterday that Judge Leslie Giz said she will not allow the jury instructions to contain elements of reckless homicide, which will be a lesser charge to the murder and voluntary manslaughter that Tenzing faces right now. We don't know if she was influenced by it, and we won't know till those juror instructions on Monday. Tom McKee, Night on Your Side, live at the Hamilton County Courthouse downtown.
Tom, thank you. Family members of Sam DuBose were in the courtroom today for Tenzing's testimony. Let's listen to reaction now from Tarina Allen, DuBose's sister.
Stu Matthews said everything Tenzing did that day was purposeful. So I feel like let him go. He needs to be convicted of murder. I cannot wait for this jury to get this decision to get this case next week.
Take a look at this rare and tearful moment from Allen in court.
Well, before Tenzing took the stand today, use of force expert James Scanlon testified for the defense. Scanlon is a retired Columbus, Ohio police officer who volunteered to help Tenzing's defense case. He says Tenzing's actions were reasonable and justified. And Scanlon disagrees with testimony from a prosecution witness who says Tenzing should never have reached inside DuBose's car.
There are times when it's completely legitimate to reach into a car. There's other times when it's maybe less advised. But there's times that it's done. I honestly don't know many officers that haven't done it during their career.
Scanlon also testified he believes Tenzing was being dragged when he shot DuBose and that when Tenzing was fearful for his safety. Scanlon says he has no reason to doubt Tenzing's statement to police. So here is what is ahead in the Tenzing retrial. We know the jury will not be sequestered over the weekend, so don't expect a verdict Saturday or Sunday. They haven't even been charged yet. Attorneys are scheduled to give closing arguments